California Girls. Just occurred to me, well, recently occurred to me, which is why I'm doing this now. Never mind. Unbelievably cool tune. Beach Boys, 1965, their Summer Days. And anyway, album kind of a follow-up to Pet Sounds. Brian Wilson at his best, and a song that I'm sure he considers one of his masterpieces. Lyrics by Mike Love, the orchestration, the arrangement, the chord progression is so unusual that it's all of 2.5 minutes long. We're going to look at a lot of different ways of doing this. We're going to look at the Campfire way. Just strumming through some chords. We're going to look at a way picking out more exactly what the bass and the organ did. Etc. Maybe even, I may not get to that as part of this lesson. Who knows? We might even work out a little instrumental. So I don't exactly know where I'm going with this yet, but we will start with the Campfire version. Then we'll look at a couple different ways of doing of accompanying it for the great vocalists out there, and then some other day I may get to an instrumental version. The song is in the key of B, so the best way to play this on the guitar, if you want to be in the key they're in, is to use a capo at the 2nd fret and play in the key of A. So everything I'll be talking about will be relative to the key of A. If I do some of it without a capo, it won't sound like the real key, but it won't really matter. So anyway, let's get started on just the simple strumming version first, and then we will elaborate from there. Coming up, a lesson on California Girls. Let's talk about the chords first. For the absolute easiest version, I've taken the capo off. We're playing it now in the key of A, and what we need is just an A chord. And kind of the rock strum down, down, up, down, up, down, up, but with swing. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and at least in the verse. So down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And these are really easy chords. We do have a couple bar chords coming up, but this version is going to be really fun to play. And anyway, okay. A. Play the A really any way you want, although the next chord is going to be the easiest way to play it. It's a G chord, but we want to keep the A in the bass. And it's 1 finger, 5 strings. Just don't hit the 6th string. So we have our A, to G with A in the bass. Now, one other way of doing those 2 chords that I might have done back in the opening segment is playing the A on the 3 middle strings at the 5th, 6th, and 7th frets. Now, what this is a 3-string reduction of the full barred A at the 5th fret out of the E family. So I'm playing an E on the 5th fret, a C sharp on the 6th fret, and an A on the 7th fret of the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. And then I'm keeping the A in the bass and the E on the top. Let's take a look at, for version 1, what I'm going to do. I put the capo back at the 2nd fret because I really like to hear this intro played in the right key. It just makes it much better to be in the key of B. And it opens up with, we're going to use, this is now going to be finger picking. So we're going to be using your right hand to, your right hand fingers, like I mean. Okay. We're going to start with a D shape on, and if you take a look at the tab, what happens is in each pair of measures, we have one note that keeps coming back, that keeps being droned on, and then a pair of notes that change. So in the beginning, we've got this the D shape to an A. Just make sure to keep that A on the whole time on the 2nd fret.